Okay, now let us talk about palaces and great houses. No, I've not been to a lot of them, but the few I've been to, I notice they all have this in common. They've got excessively high ceiling and they've got excessively tall doors. Why? Right? Who are they entertaining that needs all that space? I cannot understand, because the people that lives in some of them and work in these buildings, they are not even 6 foot tall, right? These buildings are made and designed centuries ago, and I really got to ask, who was visiting these buildings that they need all that space? No, some years ago, I had the privilege to visit Buckingham Palace. And I'm not here to lay any accusation, but as I said, why is it that they have such high ceiling and tall doors? No, as a visitor to Buckingham Palace, what we notice is that it is a palace of mirrors. You cannot help but notice the excessive amount of mirrors. Each door you go through, there is a mirror on either side, full length. Why? Right? And we are talking about doors that are about 8, 9 feet tall, right? Excessively tall doors with full length mirrors. Now, I've read where it said that mirrors are portals. And I'm not laying any accusation. I'm just saying. Sometimes the evidence is placed in front of our very eyes and we fail to connect the dots. And what I do know is entities. And entities are excessively tall. Now, when they compress their height, they are about 8, 9, or even 7 feet tall. Right? I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just saying. Why these excessively high ceiling and these excessively tall doors? What is going on? Who is visiting them that need the space? The evidence is always put in front of our eyes to see. Now, come spring, if these great houses and palaces are open, I suggest you go and visit them for yourself. Use critical thinking and connect the dots, right? Because I cannot understand why these ceilings are so high and their doors are so tall, right? And why is it that Buckingham Palace is a palace of mirrors, right? People, connect the dot for yourself and ask questions. We need to pray and say, Glory be to the Most High.